I'm in automotive heaven. Welcome to Cornwall. I think this is probably one of the first Honda Daxes, possibly in Europe. It had 26 miles on the clock when I got it. If you're looking for a fun little bike, £3,750, and that is all I'll say today because I'm going to ride this a bit more before doing a full review on it, maybe in 2 videos' time. Look how good it looks. Just looks the part in Cornwall. Every time I go past here and I see the Dax and the Defender parked outside, I stop for about a minute just looking. Okay, we're in Falmouth for the next 2 weeks. I've got these 2 polar opposite vehicles to enjoy. Monica, do you want to come into Falmouth with me for a coffee?
Yes.
Which vehicle?
Defender.
I'm possibly going to disappoint you here. We're both going into Falmouth on the little Dax. How do you feel about that?
Let's take the Defender.
Good idea. So,
no, I don't think this is for 2 people. I think it's just for 1.
I can promise you, because I've looked at the marketing blurb on this, there is a picture of a man with a child.
And a child,
yes. Yes, it's a child on the back. I agree. I agree. But knowing Hondas like I know them, this won't have any issues at all. And you can see, Monica, this is a beautifully set up twin seat here.
It is a beautiful seat, but I don't think it's for 2 adults.
One thing I can promise you here, in Cornwall, they really appreciate little vehicles like this. So us 2 on this bike here will fit into Cornwall absolutely perfectly. Morning.
Good morning.
So we're going to give it a try. It's only about an 8-minute ride away. So Monica, I promise you, you'll be fine. You'll be in good hands with this. I wanted to show one more thing. It is the 25th anniversary this year, 2013 or 2023 of Hood jeans. I'm wearing the K7s, I'm wearing the SK11s right now, which are the slimmer fitting jeans. You've seen in the past few videos I've been wearing the K7, which is the, what do they call it? The easy fit. This is a much tighter, snugger fit. So to give you an idea, this is a size 32-inch waist. I'm 6'1" and about 80 kilos. And this is how the SK11s look on me. Much, much slimmer profile jeans. So happy 25th anniversary to Hood jeans. Go and check them out if you need some jeans. They're all AAA rated, the highest possible safety rating. British company, and they tailor the jean lengths. It's a husband and wife team. It will be Julie, the wife of the team, who will actually hand tailor the length of the jeans so you can get 32.5, half sizes, any specific leg length that you want. Well, there's nothing left for us to do. This will be the first time Monica and I have gone 2 up on this Honda.
I'm still not sure.
Do you know what? We need a tripod to actually film this, but if all goes well, we'll tell you how it is when we get there. I should say Monica isn't having a load of luck today. She almost knocked herself out on a huge tree branch earlier. And I heard a huge scream about 2 minutes ago in the garden, and she slipped down a wooden wet ramp.
Yeah,
so
it's not my day.
It's not her day. Fingers crossed we don't have similar luck on the bike. Right, let's go.
You know what? It doesn't look too bad now when I'm looking at you. Yeah, it's fine. No, is it normally? Yeah, I think it's okay. It's just the bike itself is very small.
But considering it's such a small bike,
yeah,
it almost looks okay, doesn't it? I'm amazed at the proportions.
And just for a 7-minute ride.
Yeah, 7-minute ride. It's what it's made for. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
When was the last time? On the road, parked up. These used to be everywhere. 340 DL. And what's that got to be? It's got to be a 1982-ish, 1981. in that colour as well, yellow. God, these are rare now. And look what's next to it. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. A gigantic old Vauxhall mobile home type thing. Come and have a look at the interior in this one. The leopard print seats with flowers.
And the hat.
And a hat. And this, from the founder of the NHS. Illness is neither an indulgence for which people should have to pay, nor an offence for which they should be penalised, but a misfortune, the cost of which should be shared by the community. The vehicles of Cornwall, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on. We're about 2 minutes away.
From
Monica,
where?
from the coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
Monica, just initial feeling. Is it doable riding to it?
It's surprisingly comfortable. It's really comfortable. And you sit very low, which I like.
It's been a revelation there,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
I think we look ridiculous, but it's actually comfortable.
We've also had a few smiles and waves actually from
Yeah,
people.
we did.
Yeah. It's a feel-good bike. Okay, let's go for a coffee. So my parents have recently relocated here to Falmouth, and my dad was walking along the street one day and an old local said to him that this building here used to be the old magistrates. So you'd have people a couple of 100 years ago or so, for example, getting tried for crimes here. And I was surprised I found this. I didn't know if I would. Across the road from here, so imagine, let's say, 1790, for example, you get tried there in the magistrates' court, and straight opposite here on Barrack Soap, this is where, when I think in 1788 the Brits set up the penal colony in Australia, they'd have had people tried there, walk across the road, and come down here to Barrack Soap. And they'd literally go straight from there all the way down here to a ship and shipped off to Australia.
Wow.
And it would be all the way down here. Can you imagine it? You know, 1788, 1790, the 80 years where the Brits sent, I think, something like 160,000 people to the penal colony in Australia. And these people would be shipped off, probably never to return, to a completely unknown land. And this is one of the places they'd have to walk down straight onto a ship. I'll be honest, I've looked online for anything about this at all. To the best of my knowledge, there aren't a huge amount of bits of data on this. I'm purely going on what an old local told my dad just happened to bump into each other walking down the street. But it's fascinating, that bit of history. Fun fact, they say that 20% of Australians can trace their roots back to convicts from the UK being sent over to Australia. Even, I think, the current Australian Prime Minister, he has recently been to Cornwall, I think, within the past year and a half, to trace his roots back to a thief. His great-granddad 5 times further up the family line was a thief sent over to Australia, and that's how he became the Australian Prime Minister in the end.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, come, let's go for a coffee. Well, I'm delighted with that. Roaming Rorke's Adventure Atlas. This was a big reason, I admit, why I went for it. I often get carried away with this stuff. You know, the last time I had something like this, I was addicted to Porsches and I really wanted a Porsche. So instead of buying a Porsche, I actually bought the wallet for some inspiration. And Monica's always bullied me because I still got that wallet 7 years on. It's a Porsche wallet because I was so sure I was going to get one. So I thought I'd kick myself out with a wallet first. So I hope this isn't the start of a similarly ludicrous obsession that doesn't actually materialise. But anyway, great adventure vibes. We'll wrap it up there. Cornwall and pasties go hand in hand. Highly recommend these. These are the onion bhaji Cornish pasties. Absolutely delicious. Monica's got a latte with oat milk. I've just had a latte, so I've got a green tea. We'll wrap it up there. Plenty more videos to come from Cornwall. I can't wake up early enough at the moment because I've got the Defender and I've got the Dax, both in the garage, and it's just pleasure overload. I don't know which one to take. I'm just agonising every day over it. So we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for coming along, and we'll see you all in the next one.